college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Hokies will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Florida State's offense will have the football first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
The Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So Virginia Tech's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know so many people.
Turning it on! Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Doak. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Hokies are flying down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and goal, you can't hear you. Snake gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Rolls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Looking downfield on 1st down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the Hokies send out the punt unit. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. Got his man on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Hokies line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
They boot it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll try the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. The screen, he's got wheels. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man on the right. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete to the left. There he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Levitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 8 over SMU. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Lost the fire on second down. It's on target and complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. They'll go right back to him. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Creates a little space.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He makes a grab, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house him. Touchdown, no!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup. And the Hokies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll immediately call timeout. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They keep it on the ground to open the third. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. Bulldozes his way through. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Got the quick pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without... And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hokies. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Knowles will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. Still on his feet at the 45. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throwing right. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Hokies look to do some damage in the red zone. On the option. Now the toss.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No serve, no moss, get it together.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Fights off a defender. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He's got it on the right, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. It's a draw. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Virginia Tech, 28. Florida State, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Snap from the gun on third down. Finds his tight end. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Knowles want to move quickly.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. He wants to throw it again. Got his man downfield. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Snap in the shotgun. Pocket breaking down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Kent State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option. Got the first down and more. Turning it on. Touchdown, Hokies. Great job by the back on the option. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Virginia Tech, 35. Florida State, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And we're about to get another look at this hooky offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's got him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Going to swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Seminoles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Motion from the wideout. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Noles moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And the Seminoles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fires to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on fourth down. They'll go for the hat trick. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.